And it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number one. And number two, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Michael Williams there to haul him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. 7 Pirates, 60 Eagles.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Makes the connection. Here's Jerome Ford. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19. Ready.
They'll go play action for Sanders. Throw right side, caught by Njoku. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They gain 14 on the play. And that gives the Browns a 1st.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him. You know, that was a play, Kate, right there, where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
70 Timberwolves. 19 Lions.
Play action, Sanders. Headed out right. Pressure comes. He's taken down. The 49ers got him. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into passing, known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this 3rd down a near impossibility.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
3rd and long here for Sanders. On target here to Njoku. And they catch him just in time to prevent the 1st, but that got very close, didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
19 tight, 19 tight. Go street. Let go.
They're going to run for it. Ford. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on 4th down. It keeps this drive moving.
That's another Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
1 quarter done, 3 to go in this battle of elite teams. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this.
On the jump.
We're ready now for the 2nd quarter. Browns in control of it. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
Crackle, ready, ready.
On the give, here's Judkins. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Third and short here. Sanders. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Browns double their lead to 14. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Here's Smith on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Into the hands of Kittle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They strike for 23 yards. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. One play in, and already they're close to midfield.
Get set, get set.
First down, Purdy to throw. He puts some juice on a deep throw. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers start to fight back with their first points of this game. George Kittle, the touchdown. Jake Moody on for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the 49ers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
49ers 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Come 19. Ready.
To throw now is Sanders. Fits it through the middle. And they're finally able to take him down with the damage done on that play.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
Cowboy 80.
Sanders going to throw here on first. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Ready. Go.
Throwing again here, Sanders. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 13-point lead. David Njoku, the touchdown.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from the tight end, showing that he could stretch that field. With the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns double their lead to 14. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Isaac Gorindo to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Purdy to throw. And that one falls incomplete. Oh, would have been a great catch. Still was a great effort. That brings up second down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Play action now. Purdy finds a seam down the middle. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's a 49er first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. From the gun is Purdy. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Purdy. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Denzel Ward makes the play. And the Browns have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Handoff now to Judkins. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
Here's 2nd and 14. Called in by Njoku, left side. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Judkins headed right. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Completed to his running back. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns parlay the interception into points. Riviero good on the extra point. And the Browns stretch their lead to 21. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Here's Smith on the return. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Cleveland. And it's the 49ers taking over on offense. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That's pressure by the group up front. That leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26. Purdy looking to throw. He's going to push one deep down the right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Greg Newsome has it. And the Browns take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
On first down, here's Sanders. Connects on the crosser. And they're on him right away with that tackle. Stop comes at the 26-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space and those completions outside the pocket.
And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
From the 22 on second down. Completed over the middle. And this one doesn't go far.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
Shotgun now on third down. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Hey, Kate, you know as a quarterback, every decision you make's got a consequence. Some good, some bad. But that one right there, throwing into double coverage, making that decision to force the issue into double coverage in the end zone, that's a consequence that pays dearly.
Back to throw it. He's trying to go deep again. He's got it inside the 10. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers chop some of the lead off before the half. On is Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the 49ers get it back to a 14-point game.
49ers 14.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Get set. Get set.
Now it's Purdy. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. Finds him over the middle. And the hit arrived shortly after that football did, but he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44. It's a 21-yard gain. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
Get set. Get set.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. That one connects. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
PAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
79 Broncos.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
So loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
And the 49ers in a nickel set. 3rd down coming. Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Built up this one off to his running back, complete. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Looking to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked by Marquis Siegel.
It's a turnover on downs.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Purdy throwing here. Firing one deep for the end zone. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Denzel Ward makes the play.
Must be paying these guys a day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Judkins up the middle. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That run right there, that kind of feels like your missed opportunity defensively. Got him backed up, and he played it well enough to contain the run, but you didn't play it well enough to damage the run.
So from the 7, here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. The ball's out! The ball's out! He lost it! And this is picked up by the 49ers! Won't manage anything after the recovery, so that is where they'll take over after the fumble.
I think the phrase, Kate, blood in the water, comes to mind in this spot. There was a chance to get aggressive and attack them being backed up close to the end zone. Can't imagine that decision paying off in a better fashion than that.
From the gun, McCaffrey. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Over to the right. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
They toss to McCaffrey running left. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
They got out ahead of that one, and good thing, too. That effort, right, just that pursuit, that want-to, may have prevented the big play, and instead, well, they nearly got him for a tackle for loss.
Purdy, a quick throw, complete. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the third. George Kittle, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers tie us up 28-all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Browns take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10. Run right side, Judkins. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got second and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
He puts everything behind this one. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's third down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
That's caught for the first. Now he's past the 25. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden, we've got first and 10 inside the red zone. Here's Judkins. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's Judkins on second down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's now third and 8.
Out of the gun, he'll look to throw. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the 49ers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that hit.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up second down. Working out of the gun is Purdy. On target to his back. Oh, the football's loose. And the Browns pick it up. They're able to take this fumble back inside the red zone.
I think the defense would have just settled for getting off the field with the takeaway, but they had a nice little present onto the end of it for their teammates who start this possession with much better field position.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Set up. Ready.
They just get the play off. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. So through three, we're still knotted up in what's been an absolute shootout. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the fourth.
Ready.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Let's go. 18, 5 here.
To throw now is Sanders. Hauled in by Njoku, left side. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
A 38-yard attempt.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Well, I tell you what, when you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
It's set. It's back.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a 49er first down.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
It's set. It's yellow. 18. Watch out.
From the gun is Purdy. He puts some power on a deep one left. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Here's Purdy to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey breaks the tackle. Green grass ahead. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Isaac Arindo. Oh, he lost the football! But it looks like the 49ers were the first to it, and they make the recovery. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That's That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers, it's awesome with tight ends, but when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop. These intermediate games, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
This throw is caught. They were ready for him. They won that battle on the ground. This is backed up to the 9.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of time. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
Play number 9 of the drive. This is going to be 3rd and 5 to go. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. 49ers trail by a field goal. Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers have taken the lead late. A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Kind of like with the hoops team, when they start missing free throws, everybody starts missing them. Feels that way with his quarterback right now. The one interception is leading to another, and eventually, it just feels like every time the ball leaves his hands, it's danger.
Defense nearly just ended this game. Going to be trying to do so again here on 2nd down.
19, 18, Rattler, 18.
He'll look to throw it. He'll get this to Tillman. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds for the 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Ball on the 45. 1st and 10. Now Judkins. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during a game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal, and because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Hawk 70, Hawk Warrior 70. 70 Rangers, ready.
Back to throw. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns push their lead to 3. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Motion man sent left. Setting up to pass. They'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Two timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Stop.
Now it's Purdy. Completing over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
18, watch out.
Purdy throwing here on 1st. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he will score and give them the lead in the final minute.
To George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them, and Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one splits the uprights, and the 49ers take a 4-point lead. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Sanders. That'll be complete to Burks. And he has him right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down. Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Deputy! 19, 8, Mustang 19. Ready?
Throwing again here, Sanders. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60. Let's go.
To throw. Try and push it deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
79 Broncos.
Here he goes, one final shot. It's intercepted. That will do it. Jabril Peppers with the pick. And the 49ers will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played in a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do, what they just did.
And you know what, Kate? You look back, even like the Niners of the 80s, those really good teams, they struggled in these 10 a.m. kickoffs on their body clock. You know who changed it? Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom said enough's enough. If you're good enough and we build up enough talent, we can also end this mystique or this problem of that early kick.
With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers. As with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.